Happy Tuesday. And who do you invite to share in your joy? Who do you like to say, you know what, I feel joyful today, come, join me? Who has invited you to share in their joy in life? So for today, I've got Psalm 122, verses 1 through 2. I rejoiced with those who said to me, let's go to the Lord's house. Now our feet are standing in your gates, Jerusalem. So here the psalmist is rejoicing and is rejoicing with others who said, let's go to the Lord's house. Let's go into joy. Let's celebrate. Let us be filled with this joy. And so to think about that, of who do we surround ourselves in our lives that invite us into their joy and we are able to invite in ours. Because sometimes it's easy to get caught up in, I don't feel great, the world's falling apart, and so I'm going to sit in my misery with that and with others. But here the psalmist is bringing up something really important for us to struggle with about the joy that we cultivate ourselves. Because joy is not from the outside. Joy is something we cultivate on the inside of ourselves. And so how are we cultivating that joy? And who do we invite in to celebrate that joy? And vice versa. Who asks us? Who invites us to celebrate in their joy? Do we have a presence of joy in this world, in our lives, in our communities, in our families, that people want to invite us in and that we want to invite others into it? Who do we invite to share in our joy this day? Pray with me. Oh God, as we go through this life, as we're trying to figure out things, how might we be a presence of joy, not just for ourselves, but for others? Who might we invite into celebrating that joy? And how are we invited by others to celebrate in theirs? Help us, oh God, this day to surround ourselves with people who invite us into their joy and that we are able to invite in ours. Help us today to be filled with that joy, to understand what it means for us to be cultivating that joy in our lives so that we might celebrate it, so we might go to the Lord's house, we might be in your presence rejoicing. Amen. Have a great one.